Whew, okay. I would be filming in my papa's car right now had somebody not be like, somebody called to like have it towed. All of a sudden that I would start filming it. Like, you whack ass, dirty ass bitches. Tired of hoes. Should've just minded your fucking business. So yeah, that I probably will never film an intro, honestly. I probably will never film an intro because I like the fact that I am all over the place because that's authentically me. But yeah, somebody decided to like do some rat ass shit, and that's why I'm not filming in my papa's truck right now. That's exactly why. Ooh. Whew. I'm in my house. Ignore the stuff on the back of the walls because I have a sister that don't like to clean up after herself. No shade with it, no shade with it. So ignore ignore that. Now, I do have this here today, and I know what y'all probably thinking. Every time she filming, she got some type of like liquor going on. Yes, because if I'm gonna tell shit that just impacted my life, I should have been drinking during that time, and I couldn't. Oh, you best believe I'm gonna have me something because I'm not gonna be sober while doing this. You got me all the way fucked up. No. So I also brought these as well because these are gonna make sense in about a couple minutes. So this story is not about Jean. The last one was about Jean, but you may sit there and be like, she's in a lot of these stories you're gonna tell. She was my best friend at the time, or what I thought was, and she really wasn't. If there is background noise, please ignore that. I'm in the house with people. Fuck you too. So, ignore the background noise. They're gonna try not to be too loud, but they can't help it if they do get loud. So, let me see. I'm gonna start off giving a little bit of a backstory because even though the story isn't about Jean, I won't say it's her fault of what happened, but like it's not gonna make sense if I don't explain the backstory. So Jean was dating this guy named Barry. So Barry met him in 6th grade. He was very nice type of guy. And I was actually glad she had somebody because this girl, when I tell you, every 10 seconds she would cry. And people always came and got me because we were friends and I knew how to calm her down. Like, she had like SpongeBob tears, endless fucking waterworks. And you don't want to be rude and sit there and be like, oh, okay, no, girl, this is like your 5th time crying today. I'm not about to sit here. Because you know that's supposed to be your friend. Ain't that your friend? So why would you do that? So I didn't do that, and I was just there for her always. So whichever she would meet new people and attach herself to them, I was very happy because that gave me room to like go off and do my own thing and like not feel bad about it or guilty, whatever you want to call it. So she had met Barry, and like I said, he was very nice at first. But then, of course, what happens? If you aren't catching the theme of these stories, what happens? We get to this school and he starts to become a dick. So he was very like physically, emotionally, and mentally abusive to her. Like, no, seriously.
What was that?
What? Oh. So he was very physically, mentally, and emotionally abusive to her. Like, because I have logic. Like, I've always been very mature. So even as a kid, I was like, you're being physically abusive to her. Everybody else, I think because we were kids, they looked at that shit like it was normal. But I grew up around my mom getting her head smacked in the stuff. So I knew that shit wasn't normal. No, this is not normal at fucking all. No. So I'm just like, he's being physically abusive to her. And they're like, he's not being physically abusive. He just pushed her. And, you know, it wasn't hard, but it doesn't matter. You're pushing her into lockers and you are telling her you hope she dies and just being mentally, emotionally, and physically fucking abusive. So I think at this point we had, from the last story, she did what she did to me and I wasn't really like talking to her. So at this point when she was going through this stuff with Barry, I personally just did not give that much of a fuck because I was angry and mad, and that means the same thing. I'm saying the shit that means the same thing. So, let me take a shot real quick while I'm talking. So, I personally, you fucked me over, so why would I care about what's going on with you? I cared, but I didn't care as much as I would have if she didn't fuck me over. And I was also very judgmental at that time. Now I have a different mindset because I went to therapy, thank God. And, you know, back then I was very judgmental. Like, you keep going back to that, so you must like it. You know, I had that type of mindset. Now I realize it's just like coming from where she was with her insecurities. And I have some too, so I'm, you know, like I said, I'm not judging anymore. But I understand why she kept going back. She felt like she didn't have anything else. And then also, Barry, real quick. Oh. Okay. Barry, when I tell you this guy couldn't get no bitches, he couldn't. He like hanging around guys that could because, like they say, birds of a feather flock together. So perception is everything. If I hang around a bunch of guys that get bitches on the daily, then people are going to think I get bitches on the daily, right? And then also, I don't think he wanted to break up with her necessarily. Like, he would be like, oh, I'm going to break up with you, Jean. This, that. I'm going to break up with you, Jean, because you're ugly, you're this, you're that. But, like, he stayed with her because I think it was better for him to have no girlfriend. I think it was better for him to have a girlfriend than no girlfriend at all. Because if you have a girlfriend and you don't get bitches, it looks as if you can get them. But if you don't have no girlfriend, you say you get bitches 24/7, people don't see that. It's going to be like, nigga, no, you don't. It's going to be more apparent. So I think he kept her around to, like, put on this show. Like, oh, I can get bitches, whatever the case is. Like, he was using her. So that's why he never really officially broke up with her, because he needed her for his perception of what he wanted to look like for people. So that's just a little bit of backstory on that. So I spoke a little bit about Key in the last story because she had something to do with it, but the story wasn't about her. This story is about her. Now, I'm going to suck Key's dick for a minute. Like, I'm really going to suck Key's dick because Key was that bitch, okay? She was psycho in the best way. Like, I loved her. She, honestly, I'm going to say this a lot. She was one of those people that kept me out the hospital. She really was. She made school joyful. She made me happy and laugh and everything. She was a real friend. Like, there were times where I could stick up for myself, don't get me wrong. But there was times where somebody would say something to me, and before I could even get like a sentence out of my mouth, she was up like, bitch, fuck you, don't talk to her, go to fucking hell, bitch, I'll kill you. And I'm just like, okay, go off. Love that. And I would do the same for her because she was just such an amazing friend. Every time, bro. Every time. I'm sorry, that face is gonna look real ugly because every time. Sorry if I'm burping too, what I didn't say, excuse me. But yeah, she was just like a really good friend, and I didn't have many of those, especially at this point. So me and her, we would run around the halls together. I can put in videos of me running around the halls with her. We would skip all the time together because we didn't want to go to class. It was like this. I watched the window. You scared. You just said I kidnapped you. Because we were being tortured in those classes, and I just had like the utmost respect for her, and I still do. Like, she's just so amazing. And so this story is about her. And let's see, I'm trying to figure out a timeline of what happened, because these videos are all over the place, but I think that's what makes them better. It's like they're not planned. I don't have like a really like where I'm going. I just sit down, I just talk, and I go wherever I'm gonna go with the story, but I also keep it like factual. But I'm just all over the place. I'm trying to think. It's gonna get cut out because once again, he was just physically, mentally, emotionally abusive to Jean. That's just how he was. He was like that to Jean, just totally, physically fucking just horrible, emotionally fucking horrible, and mentally fucking horrible. And he wasn't just like that to her. He was like that to almost every fucking body. Like, especially if you were friends with her. Because before that shit happened for the last story time, I would take up for her because that's my friend and you're being disrespectful and you need to like stop. And I will also try to like have conversations with her like, he needs you. Like I would tell her all the time, he's using you. He needs you to make him look better. And you don't have to deal with that. And she would, of course, be like, yeah, I know, whatever, and then go back. Like I said, I'm trying to be less judgmental. But speaking from that time that I was there and the mindset I was in, I was just like, you're a dumbass bitch. You dumb. You keep going back to him. And he's like, not even just like embarrassing you in private, he's embarrassing you in public. He don't care who sees. In fact, he wants people to see so it can look like he's just bigger than what he is. You don't fight niggas, but you'll fight a bitch. Let's talk about it. Like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, I've never understand that. So I guess Jean and him had got into, not even got into it, because to get into it, I feel like it takes two parties. I don't feel like she said much to him. But they had one of their little situations. And he just said to Jean, and I don't remember if I was there for this or not, but I know that if I wasn't there, I heard it from somebody. But he constantly would say this shit to her, so it wasn't like hard to believe that he said this to her again. He would tell her, I want you to go jump in front of a bus and die. Like all the time, like that's what he would constantly say is, I want you to die, go jump in front of a bus, kill yourself, just the most horrendous stuff you could say to somebody about like them not living on the earth anymore. And he would do that because he knew it hurt her feelings. So I guess he had said this to her and Key was fed up with it. From what I know, Key was fed up with it and she got tired of it. And at the time, she was still talking to her more than I was. Excuse me. Oh my God. Excuse me. So she was just kind of like going more hard than I was. I was just like, oh, okay, another day. Whatever. She keeps going back. Whatever. Don't care. I'm like, I got bigger fish to fry. I'm just like, I can't keep taking on her battles. First of all, she betrayed me. Second of all, I got bigger fish to fry. I literally am arguing with niggas and fighting niggas myself. I don't have time to keep dealing with that situation. She keeps going back. And so, it's funny. I'm not even going to say it's not funny. It's funny. So, we were at school, and I guess this was the next day. Because he had told her that, like, at the end of the school day, he had said all those horrendous things to her. And he, you know, went home about his business. Like, oh, okay. You know, I just said all these horrible things to you. You're supposed to be my girlfriend. I'm supposed to love you, whatever. I'm going to sleep good tonight knowing I said those things to you. And then if you do try to do something to yourself, I'm going to play victim. Because that's what the fuck they would do. Oh, my God. Yeah, I said that, but like, you understand, she said stuff to me too. And literally, that's how I feel. Literally. So, next school day comes around, and I think we made it through the whole entire day. I'm surprised, because one thing about Key is they don't know that you really, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know that you really...
Real silly Philly bitch, I get down.
You really like that. And that's another thing I want to add in there is like I said, she was tortured too. They would mess with people because they really felt like we weren't gonna do anything. In their mind, they felt like we were really pussy for real. Like, oh, y'all not gonna do nothing. We gonna keep messing with you. We gonna keep doing what we want to do, and you not gonna do nothing for real. And it's funny because when it came to that aspect of it, I worried about her more than I worried about me, because this bitch would commit murder and smile at her mugshot like it was nothing. Because, bitch, you shouldn't have fucked with me. Like, she was really not all the way there, which I loved. I didn't care. The best people are crazy. No Melanie Martinez. Like, I really fucking love that she was psycho. But she wasn't just, like, psycho to people that didn't deserve it. She was psycho to people that fucked with her. Y'all constantly keep fucking with me, and now you're mad because I'm trying to kill you. Let's talk about it. Like, just to give an example, we had, I I think this was 4th grade year, she ended up getting into a fight with one of my friends. Like I said, I had, the last story time, I had this group of girls that I hung out with, and one of the girls' names was Nevaeh. Her and Nevaeh did not like each other, like, at all. Like, they had, like, a on and off again cordial relationship. They weren't even on and off again friends. They were cordial because we all were in that group. So, like, I can deal with you because you're here, but you know I don't like you and you don't like me. So one day they literally got into a fight, and they were by the door when this was happening. So she was trying to open the door and slam this bitch's head in the door. Like, Nevaeh's head was in, like, I think the door was already, like, open at that point. I think the door was already open, and she was trying to shut it and slam her head in it. Like, she was really, like, trying to kill her. So when she fights, she doesn't, like, fight how normal people fight. Like, oh, I was just trying to punch you in your face, whatever. No, bitch. She's fighting to kill you. Like, the teachers literally had to be like, no, stop. Oh, my God. Because she was trying to slam this bitch's head in the door. Like, poor Nevaeh. Poor fucking Nevaeh. I tell people all the time, like, I remember telling people in school, like, please don't fuck with her. Because I do. Like, she blacks out, and she will do first, ask questions later. Like, she doesn't give a fuck. But she made it through the school day. Key made it through the school. She made it through half the school day. Let me say that. Because, let me see. This happened in Mr. Gross class, this situation. It happened in Mr. Gross class, and she had, let me see. I'm trying to count. Gross, lunch, Castle, Floggers, and then we would go home. So she had a good, like, she almost made it, which I'm really proud of her, because she usually doesn't wait that long. She doesn't. She want that ass right then and there. She don't care if it's 6 o'clock in the morning or it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. She wants that ass right there. So I was really proud of her that she made it this far without doing nothing. That's why it really shocked me. Like, that's why when the situation happened, I'm kind of like, because usually she gets straight to it. Like, I think she'll tell me, okay, I'm about to go whatever, and she gets straight to it. Or she doesn't tell me, but I know why she's doing what she's doing. I didn't know nothing about this situation at all until, like, after it happened, literally. So Mr. Girls class is about to start, and I think I said this in the last class. Oh my God. It's starting to hit me. My lightweight ass. So I think I said this in the last video, but Mr. Gross did not play that. I want to reiterate that. If I didn't say it, I want to say it. And if I did say it, I want to put emphasis on that. He did not play that, like, at all. Like, that's why kids that did what they did and would get down and dirty and be fucking imbeciles, they wouldn't go to his class, because he wasn't going to allow you to do that at all. Like, you were not going to play with his time. I'm here to teach, and I'm not going to sit here and let you sit in my class and not do shit. I'm not. You can kiss my ass if you think you're going to do that. No. We not doing that. So Mr. Gross class was about to get started. I was really excited because I actually love Mr. Gross. Like, Mr. Gross is one of my favorite teachers ever, and I loved his class, and I excelled in it. And, oh, I also got to get backstory about this. I know y'all like, this bitch gets up, sideways, down. Look at me doing up, down, sideways. I don't know why I just went, like, all over the fucking place. But Mr. Gross and Key had a very, very, very not good relationship, because she would come in his class but not do no work. And so they constantly always got into it, because she would literally come in his class and not do shit at all. Like, she would sit there and play cool math games. Like, she just did not want to do no work. And I don't have nothing to do with that. That's not my business. But she would sit next to me, and, like, she would literally hide her screen. Like, you know, if you're on YouTube, but you could, like drop, it was Chromebook, so you could, like, drop it down in the bottom to where nobody can see it, and hide your screen and make it look like you were on what you were supposed to be on the whole time. That's what she would do. And they constantly would get into it, because he knew what she was doing. He didn't have to see it to know, because you're not turning in no work in my class. It was very apparent. Like, if you're not turning in no fucking work in my class, I know you're not doing no work. I know you're back there not doing nothing. You're not turning in nothing. He didn't have to see her or catch her, which he did. There was times that he did catch her. He'd be like, listen, you're supposed to be in here fucking doing work. My mom texted me, that's why. So, excuse me for a second, that's what I'm looking at. But my mom is texting me. But yeah, I don't have to like come back there and catch your ass and know that you're not doing any fucking work. Cause I'm not getting nothing from you. If you was doing it, you would be turning it in, right? Who just would do their work and not turn it in. So him and her had a very like not good relationship at all, because he was always tired of her coming in his class and not doing the work. She was one of the people, like there was only like 3 people that would come in his class boldly and not do the work, because he was on that. Excuse me, when he found out that she wasn't doing the work, he would consistently come back there. And she was always around me, so he would just come back there. He wouldn't even look at me because he knew I was doing what I was supposed to do. He would look at her and just be like, all right, you know, he would literally be like, show me all your tabs. So when he would come back there, she would delete like the YouTube tab, the cool math tab. Like she would delete all the fucking tabs, because it got to a point where he was like, show me all your tabs. I know you're hiding your shit. You're not doing your work. And actually, at one point, he didn't even want to give her a computer. He had to, because, like, we had to do our work. But, oh my gosh. My mom's calling me. Hold on. Okay. So, where was I at before my mom called me? Where was I at? So, this is where I remember being at, so I'm sorry if it's not right there. You know me. At this point, I'm all over the place. What was I about to say? They didn't have a good relationship at all, because she wasn't doing no work in his class. She wouldn't turn no work in. So one day, this day, after he admits after Barry I'm going to get so pissed at myself. Oh my God, I'm talking like Miss Netta now, like I don't know fucking proper English.
We can't take construction criticism. We can't do that. We can take it. The website here is Kaleidoscope. Person that has something. But you can do 2 flays like this, because I got this wig glued down on me too. I feel a whole lot safe. I don't want to get salmonella.
After Barry emotionally, physically, and mentally once again abused Jean, this is what happened. So Key almost made it through the whole day. Like I said, I'm proud of her. She comes up to me. She's like, hey, do you have scissors? And I think these are I literally think these are the ones from this year. Like, I've had these scissors since forever. I literally think these are the ones from that story time. But she didn't want those type of scissors. Like, she really specified what she wanted. She came up to me and she was like, hey, do you have big scissors? Like, she wanted the ones that fucking teachers use to cut fucking poster boards. Like, she was not kidding. That's what she wanted. So I'm like, no, I don't have those type of scissors. I have these, and oh my God, I swear these are the ones for the story time. If they're not, I had identical. I had something identical to these. Stop talking like this, Netta. I had something identical to these. Oh my God. Oh my God. Similar, because I clearly can't say the fucking word. Similar to these. So I was like, no, I have these. And when I tell you, when Key is on a fucking mission, if you don't give her the right answer or whatever, it's like, cool. If you don't, I'm gonna move on to other options. You know, or look at other options, whatever fucking B Major said. So that's what I told her I didn't have what she wanted. I followed behind her because I'm like, wait, what's going on? Like, I was just following behind her because I'm like, what is she about to do? So, you know those little black organizers that teachers have on their desks with pencils, scissors, things like that? She went into Mr. Gross's classroom. She went in there. She went into his organizer and she grabbed big black scissors, bigger than these, because that's what she wanted. My bitch was on a mission and she was gonna complete it at the end of the fucking day. So she grabbed those. She turned around and looked at me, and I still had my scissors in my hand because, like I said, I didn't know what she was doing. I had no idea. Even if I did, I probably would have still helped her, because at the end of the day, bitch. But we gonna get to that. But she literally looked at me, did this, grabbed those in my hand, and she had Mr. Gross's scissors and my scissors in her hand. I love her so much. Like, she is such a queen. And I know people are probably like, but I really don't give a fuck. Like, she's such a queen. And to be honest, nobody deserved it more in this moment than Barry did. You got that. You got that. You needed that, clearly. You didn't know you needed that, but you needed that. So, Barry, he didn't know what was coming. That was coming around there. She was. I say they, because we coming around there.
We coming around there, and we gonna beat your motherfucking ass when I catch you, ho.
But she was coming around there. And so I had this class with Barry. It was my favorite period, Mr. Gross. And once Key got the scissors in her hand, she starts to charge towards him. And I'm telling you, like, I can tell when she blacks out. Like, I can literally tell when she blacks out, because it's just like it's just a look in her eyes. It's the way she's going. She doesn't think about nobody but her mission. And I don't even get mad at that. And I'm going to get more into that. But she was like, something along the lines of, bitch, I'm going to kill you.
So Ray J went straight to the radio station the very next day. Hey, Fab, I'm going to kill you.
I'm going to murder you, something. Starts charging towards him. So he starts to, like, run around the classroom. He's throwing chairs in her path. I won't even say, like, in his path. In her path, because she's literally like, bitch, I'm on that. I'm going to fucking murder you. So they're doing this for, like, about 2 minutes, because class was just getting ready to get started. So I guess everybody was still getting settled in when this, not when the situation happened, but we're about to start getting settled in when it was about to happen. And starts charging towards him. She's scissors in hand, not giving a fuck. And I guess Mr. Gross ended up coming in at some point. And actually, let me go back. Let me go back. So I was laughing because I found the whole situation comical. Anytime something happened that didn't have to do with me, I would be fucking weak. I'm just like, oh my freaking goodness. Finally, thank you. Like how Kelly said, this doesn't have to do with me. I'm going to just sit here and watch Abby and Kathy fight. That was literally me. If I make any sudden movement, it might turn towards me, and I don't want that. But I was just sitting there laughing, and I remember being in the middle of them at some point. Not trying to stop anything, but like just in the middle, because like I said, I was following behind her because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I'm in the middle, and he started to at some point use me as a shield. He didn't physically grab me to be like, hey, move in front of me so she don't, whatever. But he was definitely behind me trying to use me as like a blocker for her not to get to him. And in his mind, I'm pretty sure he's like, oh, well, Serenity's her friend. She's not going to hurt Serenity trying to get to me. Wrong. You are totally incorrect, because when I said this girl blacks out, she blacks out. So anything and anybody in her way, she's gonna hurt you. Like I said, she will do first and ask questions later. Like, she does not give a fuck. She will literally be like, I didn't mean to hurt you, I was trying to get to him, and apologize. And I'll be like, girl, go off. If I gotta be a casualty of war, I don't give a fuck. Like, I was really hoping she got his ass, which is probably bad karma. Even though I say I don't like bad karma, that's probably bad fucking karma. But I'm just like, I really hope she gets him, because I'm talking about the mindset I had back then. The mindset I have now, I'm just like, girl, don't do that. Sisters, right? I'm just like, girl, don't do that. Karma is gonna get them. Don't do that, because karma is gonna get you if you try to speed up the process for karma for somebody else. But yeah, at the time, because I'm talking about the mindset I was in back then, hell yeah. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna just move on over. Hey, look, I'm gonna just move on over.
I'm gonna just scoot on over and let you whack him. Get him again. Get him for me.
Let you whack him. Get him again. Get him for me. Like, seriously. That was the mindset I had. So I think in his mind, he's like, she's not going to hurt Serenity trying to get to me. You're very, very wrong. She would have hurt me. And even, like, I know I believe that, because I remember at some point while she was chasing him, trying to, like, like trying to like get his shit. I was laughing and she came towards me. The look in her eyes was deranged. Like that's how like there's moments I can look at this girl and know she's blacking out. That's how she was blacking out. I got scared. My heart started literally, and I moved out the way at that point because I'm like, she's not about to cut me trying to get to you. She's not, because she will, and she'll feel bad about it later on, but she's trying to get to you. She's on a mission, so she doesn't care who's in her way. So she ends up, like, I move out the way, and she ends up still charging at him, and Mr. Gross comes in. When I tell you, my nigga Mr. Gross was mad as fuck. He was so fucking mad. He literally goes, oh, hell no. And that's the only cuss word he would say. He would either say ham. He would either say hell or damn. I always end up having to fucking correct myself. It's crazy. He would literally either say hell or damn. Those were his two cuss words. Other than that, I've never heard this man say any other cuss word. He would, like, just straddle the fence a little bit. But he came in and was like, oh, hell no. You don't do work in my class all year, but you want to come and try to pull this? Like, he was so mad. I think it was the fact that it was her. Like, if it was me, he was just broken up and been cool. And like, okay, whatever. It's the fact that you don't do no work in my class all year. He meant that when he said it. And now you want to come and try to, like, cause drama in my class. He was pissed. So he goes and he grabs her. And she's struggling because she's still trying to get to him. Like, scissors in hand, trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cut it. Like, trying to cut his shit open. She wants to see fucking bone, bitch. Like, that's what she was trying to do. And he grabs her and they're struggling. And let me grab you back. I don't know why I just doing. She's, like, struggling with him because she's trying to get to Barry. He gets her out the classroom. Now, by the time he gets her out the classroom, because I was watching everything go on and I was around it, she's not struggling. She's not putting up much of a fight by the time he gets out, you know, by the time he gets her out the classroom and hands her over to security. He's like, hey, she just tried to assault another student. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. You know, she just tried to assault another student. At this point, you know what I'm saying? Assault is a strong word. There's a difference. Like, people at school, they'll be like, oh, she just got into a fight. She just tried to fight. No, he used the word assault to show, like, this wasn't a regular fight. She was trying to literally do something that would be considered a felony. She was trying to stab him with scissors. Get my drift? So he wanted to, I know why he used that word. He wanted to, like, emphasize the gravity of what she did. Hopefully, gravity. I might not even be saying that right. But he wanted to emphasize what she did so that they know she didn't just get into a regular fight. She was trying to, like, cut his shit open. And so, this is what I mean by they don't give a fuck. You just got told she tried to assault another student. And they had her walking, like, side by side with them. Like, she didn't just do anything at all. Like, she didn't just have, like, a whole, like, almost, you know, trying to kill another student incident. Which, I love her to death. I'm just talking about, like, the facts here. And they got her walking side by side. When you get told that, I think he might even at some point, from what I remember, I think he, like, literally explained she's trying to stab another child with scissors, or student, because they would say student. But I think he even emphasized that point of it. And they're just like, okay, well, let her walk side by. Like, she should have been, like, grabbed and, like, sedated. Not, like, physically sedated. Oh my God, sedated. Not physically sedated, like you put a needle in somebody and whatever. But she should have been, like, not able to move from their grip. But they let her walk side by side with them. And so what ended up happening is she was going with them willingly at first. Then she tried to turn around and come back and get him. Like, she didn't have no scissors at this point, but she was going to fuck his ass up. Think about it. So, let me see. After that, they ended up grabbing her. Now they want to like put her arms behind her back. Now they want to try to do something because she just tried to run back and catch this nigga. Like, now y'all want to do something. Y'all should have did something the first time, but like you will get from all these stories I'm gonna eventually tell, they didn't give a fuck. So, this is the part that made me laugh the most. So, Mr. Gross, he goes to Barry. He's like, what the hell just happened? Like, he was so mad. He's like, what the hell just happened? And Barry's response to Mr. Gross was, she wasn't going to do anything. Can we take a shot on that one? I'm sorry. This is what I mean when they thought nobody was going to do nothing to them. They felt like they were untouchable. Because what the fuck you mean she not... Shut the fuck up out there. Kids being too loud. But what the fuck do you mean she wasn't going to do anything? Like, that was his response to him. And so Mr. Gross literally, like, and I will say this, I want to say his hand wasn't down to the bone. I'm pretty sure, like, if she had enough time and he wasn't as strong as he was, because think about it, we're 13 years old, probably about to be 14. She's half his size. If they were the same size, I'm pretty sure he would have fucked she would have fucked his hand up. He shows Barry his hand, and his hand wasn't down to the bowl, but I promise you, no lies, it was literally bleeding because she had took the scissors because she was trying to get at him and he was trying to take the scissors from her. Literally cut his fucking hand to the point where it was bleeding. That's how aggressive she was. And it was gushing blood. Like, it wasn't down to the bone, but it was gushing blood. And I think the reason why it wasn't down to the bone is because he was much older than her. He was stronger than her. He weighs more than her. Imagine a kid the same age as her. Oh yeah, his shit would have been down to the fucking bone. I have no doubts about that. And so Mr. Gross looks at him. Because at this point, it's an insult to say she wasn't going to do nothing because of his hand. So he's like, look at what she did to my hand trying to get to you. Imagine there's blood right here. He looks at him again. It's like, oh, but she wasn't going to do anything. I told them fucking kids to be quiet. They're not being quiet. She wasn't going to do nothing. She wasn't going to do anything. And my head is head. My hand. I'm sorry. I feel like I have to, I probably even said that word. Oh my God. Quit it. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm overstimulating. I'm all over the place. Like I said, I think it shows authenticity. Good, you got it. And I'm sorry, my words are slurred and everything. Like I said, even when I'm sober, my words kind of slur and everything because I have a speech impediment. But there's this too. Also, like I said in the beginning of the story, I don't think I will ever tell any type of trauma stories without having some type of weed, some type of shot, because it helps me not like feel the total trauma of it all. This situation didn't really traumatize me, but whatever. But yeah, back to the story after that quick little disclaimer. Yep, got it right. I'm just like, I know Mr. Gross was thinking like she wasn't gonna do nothing, but my hand is bleeding. That's an insult. Imagine getting stabbed and then somebody tells you, oh, but she wasn't gonna do anything to you. She wasn't gonna hurt you. Bitch, I just got stabbed trying to protect you. That's an insult. I'm telling you. That's the mindset I had back then. I was thinking to myself, like, after I literally physically saw you say that to him. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Sorry. After I physically saw that, I was thinking to myself, like, you should have just gone ahead and let him become fucking pork chop, because he was overweight. And you should just let him become fucking pork chops at this point. Trim all his fat and let him become a whole ass meal. because I felt that as an insult. If he didn't feel it as an insult, I did. And that's my opinion. I'm allowed to have it, because how you gonna say she wasn't gonna do nothing to you when my hand is gushing blood? It's not down to the bone, but imagine if I was half her size and around her age. She would have cut my fucking hand open trying to like get to you, and I'm trying to protect you. Come the fuck on now. So he's just like, oh, she wasn't gonna do anything. So what I remember is Mr. Gross was like, okay, whatever. And I don't think she got suspended for that. Like, Mr. Gross went on about his business. He taught the class, whatever. I don't believe she got suspended. Or no, expelled. That's the right word. Expelled. Because she should have been expelled. Because you just tried to kill another nigga. You just tried to kill another fucking nigga with students. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. Slurring my words so bad. Or messing up so bad. You just tried to kill another nigga with scissors. That's what I meant. I'm gonna get made fun of so bad because my words are so bad. But I hope I get the benefit of the doubt. But you just tried to kill another student with scissors. She should have been expelled, because at that point, it is assault and it's attempted murder. Because she wasn't just going to be like, oh my God, don't say that to Gene again. Don't say it to Gene. No, bitch. That's how it was going to be. Imagine that. She was going to cut to his fucking bone. Like, she was not playing. And that just shows the mindset of them. Like, I don't know if he really believed, like, she wasn't going to do anything. I don't know if Barry really believed that. It was like, oh, she was going to do that. Or he was trying to play it off so that he seemed like he was bigger than the fucking program. I don't know. But either way, that just shows the mindset of you. Because that's what I'm saying. They played with people too much. Especially her. Because me, I would like, okay, cool. I'm not going to try to do all that. I might try to fight you, but I'm going to leave it at that. Like, certain, like, I'm going to just leave it at a certain distance. She will go the distance with you, bitch. She don't give a fuck. Like I said, she will kill you and smile at her fucking mugshot. She really don't give a fuck. So, you trying to play big and bad and try to be bigger than the fucking program will get you fucked up. And you still talk about some, oh, well, she wasn't going to do anything. That will never cease to, like, fucking, like, what? She wasn't gonna do nothing? Like, I could see if nobody was touched and she was just putting on a show, she's the type to just put on a show. I know this girl's track record. When she does something, she's gonna do it. Because she's not all the way there when she blacks out. Her fucking lights are on, but nobody's been home in fucking years. But that just shows the mindset of Barry and other niggas at the school. Like, if it was me, I'd be like, yeah, that bitch was gonna fuck me up. I ain't even gonna lie. They want to seem like there's something that they're not so bad that it was. I know I almost just got stabbed to death, but she wasn't gonna do anything. Look at Mr. Gross's fucking hand. Poor Mr. Gross. I know that pissed him off, because I know it pissed him off. I know that made him, if it didn't piss him off, it made him feel some type of way. I know it pissed him off, but let's just say it didn't piss him off. It made him feel some type of way, because how are you talking about she wasn't going to do nothing? And look at my fucking hand. It's just gushing blood. Like, I promise y'all, his hand was gushing blood. It wasn't down to the bone. I will give him that. But it was literally gushing blood. I saw it myself. I was like, oh, yeah. Imagine if she would have got to her target, bitch. That will never cease to not amaze me. That will never cease to not amaze me. Let me correct myself. So, yeah. I don't think she got expelled. She should have been. I mean, this is my friend, but I'm talking about logically and realistically. She should have been expelled because she tried to stab another student with scissors. And I don't know if her intentions was to kill him or cut off some of his fat, but like, she should have been fucking expelled. No fucking Cameron Dallas. Literally. But she wasn't. I think the most she got is like suspended. I literally think that's the most that she freaking got. And I don't think if was for that long. If I remember, I think it was like for 3 days. I'm telling y'all, they really didn't give a fuck. I wish I was making half of this shit up. Ooh, that was a burp. Excuse me. I wish I could say I was making this shit up because I can't. I wish I could lay down at night and be like, I'm making this shit up. I'm making all this up. No. This is shit that happened. Excuse me. Yeah, so for what I remember, she got suspended for like 3 days, came back to school, and everything was good. Everything was Gucci with her. And that's how it was for a lot of them. They would literally do the most horrendous stuff. And like I said, I like her and everything, but I'm thinking logically. Logically, you should have been expelled after some shit like that. But they would do shit and just get suspended, and that was it. I don't know if it's because they needed more students and they didn't have, like, the resources to be like, okay, I'm going to expel you because they didn't really have that many students at that school. I don't know what the case was, but realistically, the story I just told you, think about your school. You know, I mean, some people, I don't think I'm the only one that had a school like this, but realistically, think about the most, like, infamous school. You think they're not going to expelled for something like that? Come on now. You think they down there doing shit like that, opponents, and they not getting expelled? Or stivers? Come on. No, because that's like literally assault. You didn't just fight another student. You tried to. I don't think her intention was to kill him. I just think she wanted to stab him a little bit. Which doesn't make it no better, but I just think she wanted to just like shift it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Which, like I said, don't make it no better, but yeah. So this was a short story time. I just wanted to do something like quick for you guys. I also want to get this, you know, out. But yeah, that's what happened. Sorry if I'm not looking at, ooh, shook the camera by doing that. I'm sorry if I wasn't looking at the camera a lot. Like I said, sometimes I look up when I'm trying to think. That happens. But yeah. Oh my gosh, she should have been expelled. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that, but like, even like I said, I think logically, even if you're my friend, I can tell you the truth. She should have been expelled, but she wasn't. And I'm glad she wasn't, honestly. Like, I'm gonna just move on over and let you just, you know what I'm saying? Me type shit. I'm glad she wasn't, because like I said, she was one of them few people that kept me at the hospital, and she was amazing, and I love her. So I'm glad she wasn't, but realistically, if we're thinking logically, she should have been expelled, because this wasn't no regular fight. She was literally trying to like snip, nigga. Like, seriously. So I will be back with another story time, and this was just a short one. It's shorter than my other two, but I will be back, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Even though I'm all over the place, I probably won't never have an intro. I'll just always probably like go in with Jerry Springer final thought type vibes. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, and you have a wonderful, amazing day, and bye. Scissors that started it all. It's crazy. Well, these scissors didn't start it all. These scissors, well, she used them. She was trying to use them, so she was going to use both to cut his ass. It's crazy. She was going to use both to try to get his ass. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know what she would have did with these. That's probably why she wanted big scissors. She wanted to be able to really get his ass. I'm not saying she was trying to kill him, but she was trying to do something, and these wasn't going to do the trick. Maybe they would have. My cousin worked a good job, and so she would buy school supplies every year. Like, my mom could, but she could buy us more because she works with, you know, in a nursing home type of setting. I think she is a nurse, or she's an STNA of some sort. Don't quote me. But she would buy school supplies every year and buy, you know, whatever. So even though these weren't the big type of scissors that cut poster boards and shit, they were still good, because my cousin, she had that like nursing home money, and she could buy shit like this. So there was these that she bought me. I think she bought me these. I've been having them for forever. I don't think I bought these myself. I think she bought me these a while ago, and I've been having them ever since. So even though they're small, I think they were like the good type of brand of scissors, and so I've been having them ever since, and they really cut good even though they're so small. I should get a brand deal. Is it my fault? I mean, she was gonna grab the big sisters anyway, but did I contribute? Let me say, did I contribute to her almost like, you know, because what if she would have got to him? She was trying to use both scissors. So would I have been like an accessory to assault? Oh my gosh. That just made me really think. Like, would I have been an accessory? Because she was trying to like, I don't even know. Yeah, she did it all. I think her reason for doing it was because she wouldn't just attack Barry out of nowhere. She was trying to attack Barry because you said something about my friend. I'm tired of you doing my friend dirty. So cool. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. That's exactly why that shit happened. Because, yeah, you're not going to talk about my friend.
Got a man.
This is my friend.